International Capital Territory of Delhi in India, Arvind Kejriwal. And I hope that I pronounced your name correctly. It's not so easy for me. I do apologize if I didn't say it correctly. Yeah, Arvind, the city of Delhi with its 11 million inhabitants is the second most populous in India, of course. I've been several times there. Arvind, how is Delhi responding to the climate emergency? What are you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed an honor for me to be speaking at the Daring Cities conference today, to be invited to speak at this conference. As you all know, the whole world is grappling with the pandemic of corona. But at this time, this corona has also made us aware of the fact in many countries we have seen how lockdowns were imposed. And when lockdown was imposed in any place, suddenly the quality of air improved in those places, and it made us realize that how much the human beings are responsible for spoiling our climate. We are responsible for tampering with our ecosystem. Delhi has been suffering because of air pollution for quite some time, but in the last few years we have taken some very bold and imaginative steps. I would like to share some of the steps that we have taken in the last few years and what we propose to do in the next few years. For instance, in the winters of 2015 and 16, Delhi almost became, every winter Delhi becomes like a gas chamber, and 2015 and 16 winter was pretty bad because of the pollution coming from the neighboring states due to stubble burning. The entire Delhi was engulfed with smoke all around. That was a time then that we were required to take some very bold step, and we implemented odd even scheme. Odd even scheme is that on odd dates, odd number vehicles are permitted on the road, and on even dates, even numbered vehicles are permitted on the roads. In some parts of the world, this scheme had been implemented earlier, but with mixed results. In Delhi, when we decided to implement it, many people cautioned me, and many political people cautioned me that it is a very harsh step and could be politically suicidal for us, because people will not appreciate it such a harsh step. But we implemented a very aggressive campaign, and we made the people aware why it was important to implement this. And I was very happy to note that people voluntarily came forward to implement this measure. It was implemented for 15 days, and in those 15 days, though there was a fine against anyone who violated this, but the number of fines that we had to impose was negligible. People themselves voluntarily implemented it. Since then, we have used this odd even scheme 3 or 4 times in the last few years, and a study conducted by Harvard School shows that almost 15% pollution was reduced because of this measure. Obviously, this is not a systemic change, and I agree that this was only meant to deal with a local emergency. But I am sharing this experience only to tell you that right now the political will is there to implement any bold step in Delhi. Likewise, there were 2 thermal power plants, coal-based thermal power plants in Delhi, which were responsible for pollution. And the government has taken closed down both these thermal power plants, and we are shifting to renewable sources of energy. We have also started implementing mega tree plantation drive in the last few years, and last year we planted more than 3.6 million saplings. Every year we are planting more than 3 million saplings, and ordinary people, ordinary citizens are participating in this mega plantation drive. The children are participating in this mega plantation drive. Likewise, the public transport, because vehicles are a huge source of pollution. So public transport has been given a huge push, and Delhi Metro, it has been the network of Delhi Metro has been increased from 193 kilometers to 344 kilometers, 80% increase in the last 4 years. These are some of the steps that we took in the last few years. Also, for instance, there was large number of industries were using polluting fuel, and so therefore we had to use carrot and stick policy to make them shift to non-polluting fuel. And now almost all the industries in the last few years have been shifted to non-polluting fuel. We provided them subsidies to the industries who came forward voluntarily, and we also imposed fines against those who did not implement it. And I'm very happy to inform that most of the industries now have shifted to non-polluting fuel. Some of the steps that we propose to do is, now rest of the year, the Delhi's air is reasonably clean, but in the 2 to 3 months, 15th October onwards up to end of December, Delhi faces huge pollution problem, and that is because of stubble burning that takes place in the adjoining states of Delhi. The farmers, after their harvesting season, are left with stubble residue in their fields, and before they have to harvest, they have to sow their new crop. Before that, they don't know what to do with the stubble, so they burn the stubble. Fortunately, the Indian Agricultural Institute has recently come out with a solution, chemical solution, which if sprayed over the stubble converts it into manure. So we have just yesterday only I inaugurated that, and in Delhi, all the entire fields of Delhi will be, the sprinkling will be done by Delhi government at its own cost, and the farmers will not have to do anything. We are doing it, and we hope that if it's successful in Delhi this year, next year we will be able to convince the governments of the neighboring states to implement it likewise in their own respective states. And we hope that if this is successful, this will help us in solving our problem of pollution in the coming years also. We are also planning to promote public and non-motorized transport in a big way. In that direction, we are doubling our fleet of buses in Delhi in the next few years. We have recently launched electrical vehicle policy, under which we plan to shift to electric vehicles in the next few years, and huge subsidies are being given by Delhi government to all those people who shift to electric vehicles. And our target is by 2024, at least 25% of all new vehicles purchased in Delhi should be electric vehicles, and huge infrastructure is being created all over Delhi. These are some of the experiences that I wish to share, and I again thank you for giving me this opportunity to share our experiences with